Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a coloring series of videos showing all of my completed pages from when I began coloring in 2015 until now. So that is 8 years worth of coloring. I have not as much as I thought I would, really. Kind of surprising. But the bulk of my coloring has been, and probably will continue to always be, from Deborah Muller. So I thought I would do the first video with all of my completed Deborah Muller works. Now, I did do a video like that 4 years ago, actually. I didn't think it had been that long, but I looked it up and it was 4 years ago. And yeah, really surprising that it was that long ago. So I've definitely colored more since then, and I just thought I would show it all to you. So as usual, I will say that we have got dogs walking around, my mama's television. It just is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first one, and these are in no particular order, so like I have everything all mixed together, and it's entirely possible that I will skip a book and then find it later. I usually try to keep all my Deborah Muller books together on my shelves, but sometimes I'll pull one out and then it gets put back someplace else. So you might see one of these pop, or another Deborah Muller pop up in a different video. But first of all, I have this little bitty card here. This was from one of the mermaid boxes or bags that Deborah does. She does these a few times a year. If you're familiar, she does like a Halloween boo box and a fairy box and a mermaid box or bag, depending on what she has going on. So I colored this. There was like a little bag with several of these little mermaid cards in it, and I just did that one. So here we go with that one. And I'm going to do like PDFs first because I thought that that would be easy. So the next one here, this was one from one of the Halloween boxes a couple years ago, I think, maybe 2 years ago. And I really liked that one. It was super, super simple. All I used was distress ink in the background, and I think I did alcohol markers with very minimal shading, and very, very fun. So I liked that one quite a bit. Next, I have this one from her Etsy store. She had a pack of pumpkins that you could get on Etsy that were like funny or goofy, and I printed them off. Got those, and so this one just used some washi tape and alcohol markers with a little bit of shading on that. I think this one's super, super fun. This is also from her Etsy store, and this is, I think it was like a fall pack. I think this one might actually be in that big mega book, or some of the ones from that pack might be in that big mega book that she just released. But yeah, kind of nice there. And then this one also was in that same pack, and I remember this one was the first time I had ever used my Derwent ink tents, ink tents, and so this was like a practice page for me to use those. So that one was a lot of fun. Here is another one of those. No, this wasn't a pumpkin. This was I think it was a single she had on her Etsy store for like $1 or something. I really like this one. I colored this quite a while ago, but I love the glittery orange washi tape. I love the gemstones on the witch's shoe. I really, really like this one. So I have plans for this one. I think I'm going to put it in a frame for Halloween, or put like a black matte paper behind it and just hang it up at Halloween, because I think that one's really, really fun. Dutch, we can all hear you panting. Are you all right? We got the air conditioning on. Next I have this one. This was from one of the mermaid books. I'm not sure, or maybe it was a freebie in the group, but what I did was I colored it and then I cut the mermaid out and I attached it to some mermaid scrapbook paper that I had with this Mermaids Have the Most Fun card that was also in the scrapbook paper. And I thought it turned out really cute like that. So that was nice. Dutch, go on, buddy. Go on. You're panting all over. He's looking at me like, of course I'm doing that. That's what dogs do. Next I have this one. I don't know which one this was from. Maybe Fall Fairies. Okay. Sorry about that. I think I tried to get the puppy to go downstairs, but he's not a puppy. to go downstairs with Keith where it's nice and cool and watch a movie, and he'll stop panting. So anyways, I'm not sure where this one came from. I don't know if it's Fall Fairies or Chubby Fairies or something, but I printed her off and I think she's super cute. I just really like that little backside view. I think it's adorable. So this one is from Mermaid Nightmares. Fun. I don't know if it was at Halloween time or what, but that one was a good one. And this was from The Freak Show, I think is the name of that one. This is on just regular printer paper. I had printed off some of them, and I colored this one, I think, with just alcohol markers, and I might have threw in some pencil work on top of that. This was another one that I printed off, and I'm not sure which book it's from. Winter Woodland Wonderland or something like that. Maybe that sounds right. I had gotten markers for Christmas from my cousin. She gave me a set of markers, and water-based markers, and I wanted to try them out, so I did that, and I think that's super cute. I like the color combination on that one. This one I believe is from Gothic Christmas. I printed that one out before I had the book. And I colored that one. It seems to me that might be from a buddy color, but I don't know for sure if it is or not. I can't remember, and I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure that's from Gothic Christmas. I think this one is from Naughty But Nice Pinup Christmas book. Just used some washi tape border and some like sparkly sequins there. I glued on for like snowflake effect. But yeah, I like that one. This one I think she had as a freebie, but also it's in the Zombie Girls book. I believe it's in the Zombie Girls book, which is an older book. This is one of my favorite pages from her. I have several copies of that page. I ran off quite a few of them, and I've colored it like 2 or 3 times, I think. So I really like it. It was fun. And I think I was playing with my ink tints again, and yeah, I don't know. But I really like this one. I think it's really super fun. This one is another one that I did where I printed the girl off and I colored her. The moon was in the picture. I colored it, cut it out, and I put it onto scrapbook paper. This has like bats on it. So I did that one. This one, I'm not positive what book it is. Maybe Creepy But Cute. I don't know. But this one makes me laugh. I think it's super funny. So, yep, I did that one. I guess I've colored more PDFs than I thought I did. But here's one with some witches. Maybe Hocus Pocus witches. I don't know for sure. So there's a couple books that are not available anymore because Deborah pulled them from Etsy so that there would be no copyright issues. And she actually did that before all this copyright infringement stuff started, where Amazon is shutting down accounts. She did it quite a while ago, and I think Hocus Pocus Witches was one of them, and this might be in that one. But yeah, so I don't think this book is available anymore, but maybe it's not. If it is, I will link it. Everything I will link, as best to my knowledge. I will leave all the links to the books on Amazon. They will be my affiliate links, just so you know, but you don't have to use them. It's just there for your convenience. And but I'm not sure if that one is on there. And this is another one too. I think that was in the Hocus Pocus Witches. And I had a lot of fun doing this one. That one I've done quite a while ago. It's interesting to look back and see how my coloring style has changed, especially like this blush there, how I don't do that anymore. Like I just kind of drew it right in the middle of the cheek and I didn't really know what to do with it, and I don't do that anymore. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know, it's just interesting to see how far that's come. Here is another one. This one, I must be like fall, like it's like a fall themed one. I don't know which book exactly is in that one, but it's like alcohol markers and maybe a little bit of pencil. And then I just did like kind of pointillism for the sun in the background with alcohol markers. I'm assuming, well, maybe not. I don't know if I did alcohol markers on that one or not, but I think that's cute. And this one I accidentally grabbed up when it doesn't have anything in it. But I have colored that. We'll see that in a book. And then this one is the cover for Celebrate the Seasons. When this is the original that I colored for Deborah to create the cover of that book. That cover took me forever because there's so much going on, and I was really like nervous about the color scheme. Because it could go really wrong, you know, with so many different items, and I was trying to be cohesive, and I think I did fairly well on it. I would go back and change a few things. I would change his heart. I feel like it's too bold for the rest of everything else. But other than that, I pretty much like all of it. But yeah, it was fun. I'm glad. I was really glad and pleased that she asked me if I would do the cover for her, and I was really really nervous. I used Prismacolor pencils and I think white Posca on that one, but yeah, it turned out good. So now we're going to get into some of the books. I will start with the Zen Doodle titles. This one is Zen Doodle Color by Number Spring Awakening, and I have marked my pages, so hopefully it won't take me too long to find them. This was the first one. I did the spring chicken. I think that's funny. There's a spring chicken in here. I don't know. I did some kind of pencils with that one, but I can't remember what pencils it was, and that's the only one done in here. And then the next one is the stained glass color by number, and I have two in here. This one was just done with alcohol markers. Oops, didn't mean to hit the camera. And this one, I used acrylic paint with this one because I have been watching Feral Shoujo, and she does, I'll link her channel in the description section. Anybody I mention, I will link their channel. She does a lot of color by number with acrylic paint in like the Hachette books. And so I thought I wanted to give that a shot because I really liked how it looked. But I have a few Hachette books, but I didn't want, because they're so spendy, I didn't want to just like dive in because I'm not very talented with a paintbrush. So I thought I would do some pages in these with acrylic paint and see how I liked it. And I do like it a lot. I used metallic gold to do the lines. I don't know if it will show up or not, but I used metallic gold, I think Posca, to just go over that, but the rest of it is like Deco Art Americana paint. So yeah, that was fun. So those two were in the color by number. This next one is from Magical Mermaid Kitties, Mythical Sea Cats to Color and Display, and I have one in here. I colored this a long time ago. This was looks like it says November 5th, 2017. So yeah, I like that Marilyn Monroe cat. This is a really cute book. If you like mermaids and you like cats, really, really cute. I only have this one. There is another one of these. It's called Merkitties in Love, and it's like couples, which is really, really cute. Next we have the Zen Doodle Magical Fairies Enchanted Pixies to Color and Display, and I think I only have one in here that's completed. I have a whip, but I'm not going to show whips. So I do have this one. I really like how this one turned out. I like the color palette. I think it's really pretty. It's really spring. I don't reach for purple that often. For some reason I don't, but I really like this one. And this one was done as a buddy color with Rita, RB Dreams Art, and I will link her in the description section below also. Rita was gone for a little while from coloring, but she's back in posting again, so I'm glad to see that. But yeah, we did this one together, and I really, really like it. This is another book that I think is really good. So if you really like Deborah Muller and you like fairies, this one is just amazing. I mean, all these fairies to color. That's my whip, obviously. And these books have so many, you know, they're like, what are they, like 60 pages or something like that? It's a great deal. This book is a great deal. Really, really nice. This book is great. So that one is Magical Fairies. And then we will get into the books now. And again, these are not in any kind of order whatsoever. So, just so you know, I just kind of randomly grabbed them all because they're all over the place. So this is the Celebrate the Season. So what's kind of funny about that is, like, if you can see, let me pull this out. So here's the actual color, the cover that I colored next to it. So when I scanned it, it kind of washed it out a little bit. You can see that the colored version is a little bit brighter than the version that was on the cover, but still kind of neat just to see that whole process and everything. But yeah, so okay, so then I'll show you the one. So this is the book we're working on now this year for our in the Deborah Muller Facebook group. This is going to be our full book color along. So we're coloring all of the pages in here, and there are some people walking by, and I'm hoping that you know who DUTCH doesn't notice them. So I'm really behind on this one, and I know, and she has the cover again in this one, and I'm like, I don't know if I've got it in me to color that again. So, oh, he noticed him. He's gonna start barking. So here is the January page, and then I have this one done completely, and I have a lot of whips. So there are a lot, like, it's like a lot of whips in here. So I did do one of the St. Patrick's Day completed, and I did do one of the October pages. This was the most recent one I completed, and I did that one for halfway to Halloween. So I really enjoyed doing this one. That was a lot of fun. But I have like a method to my madness in here. I've got a lot of whips, but I don't have everything like completed. So I need to work on that. Okay, next we have Mermaid Tales from the Tiki Bar, and I have a few in here. I have this one, Mermaids Drink Mimosas, and I have this one. And this was some kind of a Halloween challenge. I think it was like a Halloween and Summerween or something like that. So I used Halloween colors, and I also turned the pineapples into skull faces. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, so those two are from Mermaid Tales from the Tiki Bar. And then next we have a Gothic. I'm hoping that these are not, that there's enough room here, you can see everything. So this one is Gothic Mermaids, and I think I just have one in here. This page I'm not happy with. I colored it and I really liked how it turned out, and then I thought I would put some blue like metallic paint to kind of show like water swirling or being foamy all around, and I think I like ruined it, but it is what it is. It happens, right? So this is the Artsy Girls coloring book. This is the book that was supposed to be completed last year, our 2022 group full book color along in the Deborah Muller coloring group, and I did not complete it, but I will show you the pages that I did get done. Let's see. I finished. I didn't flag them with my, because I was running out of paper clips, so I did this one, and we have this one. I like that one. That one was a lot of fun. This one. This one. Did I do another one behind it? No. Okay, that one. That one. I think this was the first one I did, and I did this one as a buddy color with Nikki. Here we have this one. And that one. I like how that one turned out, even though it was really simple. I mostly just used alcohol markers. I really enjoyed that. Oh, that one didn't get done. That was a whip. This one. That one. I like how that one turned out also. That's a whip. That one was completed. The next one was a whip, so this one I finished. Here's this one. That one I finished too. I don't know why her face looks like it's bruised, but I completed that one. And this one. And I think this one. And that was it for Artsy Girls. So I did not finish it. Ghost Girl was one of the newer books that came out. It was just out last year. It was one of the Halloween ones, and I've only done one page in this one, and it is the nameplate page. So this book is really super fun too. I mean, it's seriously all these cute ghost girls. It is adorable. I love it. So many cute books and so little time to color them all, right? But this one, so cute. So that was Ghost Girl. And then this one is a Mad Tea Party. This is another one beside Hocus Pocus Witches that has been pulled, that Deborah pulled from Amazon. I think she is going to resubmit it eventually, but with a different title and a different cover. So, but I don't have any kind of time on that. I don't know when she's going to do that. And this is the one I did in this one. This book is really fun. So it's a bummer that it's not available right now because it's really, really fun. But if you have this one and you've forgotten it, take it out and color in it because it's super fun. All right. So this next one is Cowgirls and Indians. And I have a couple here. This one was a buddy color with Stephanie Ray. I don't know if you guys remember Stephanie. She passed away. We did several buddy colors in the time that I knew her, and I think she passed away unexpectedly. So yeah, that one, and then I think we did 2 buddy colors. Maybe this one also. I can't remember for sure. That one, and then I have this one too. The little sheriff girl. I thought that was cute. So those are from Cowgirls and Indians. Next we have Little Sweethearts, which is like a Valentine's book. And I have a lot in this one. I didn't realize I had that many. So I have this one. And here's that one. I like that one because I love orange and pink together. I think orange and pink is really cute. Here's this one. And that one. And this one. I think this was a buddy color with Misty, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's it for that one. Here we have Ghoulish Girls, which is really one of her older titles. This is one of the first books I have purchased from her back when I discovered her artwork. And so I have this one completed, and this one, 2017 on that one, and this one, I thought that one was super cute, and this one. January 25th, 2017. This might have been, like, I think I got these for Christmas, with Christmas money in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. I think is when I started coloring Deborah Muller. So really, really fun. So that one is Ghoulish Girls. Next is Fairy Merry Christmas. And I have a few in here. This one. That one. I like that one a lot. I like that washi tape. I use it in another one of her colors or books also. And then this one, and I remember coloring this one was a buddy color with my friend Mona. So yeah, fun. So that one is Fairy Merry Christmas. Next we have Naughty or Nice Pinup Girls, and I already had a what do you call it? A PDF picture that I showed you guys from that one, from this one, but then I have this one, and I think this one I colored with Jen from Reading with Pugs. Yeah, Okay, next we have Christmas Magic, which is a little bit of an older one too, and I only have one completed in this, and that is that one. I think that one's a lot of fun. This is the first time though that I ever had, maybe it's not this one. Yeah, I have a little bit of yellowing going on, and I was like, what the heck is that? I didn't realize that, you know, they did that. The alcohol markers could do that. So, but I thought this one was really fun. So that one is Christmas Magic. Next is Hula Hotties. And what have I got in here? Just one. And that one was a buddy color with Jen. I remember specifically that one was, and I got like lots of stickles on this one. I don't know if they're gonna show up, but that's that one. So that is Hula Hotties. I have 2 stacks, so after this stack we only have 3 more, and then I'm gonna get the other stack. So this one is Alice in Waterland, and I have a couple in this one. I think I did these off from Mermaid in the same like month, in the same year. So this one, I really like this one. I think it's cute. I love the bold colors together. Really like that. And then, let me see, this one, very fun. And this one, I think this was also a buddy color with Stephanie, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. I should write those things down, but I like this one too. I like the background color with the mermaid colors. So that is Alice in Waterland. All right. Next, I have Mermaid Soul Coloring Journal. And at one time, I actually had ambitions to color this entire book in a year. What was I thinking? This is like a really detailed book, and you can see I began it on January 1st, 2018. Oh, those lofty goals. And all I got done was this. So it was a 2-page, like I did 2 pages. I was going to go in order. And it's kind of like a journal. And then I got all the way to the next page and I quit. So, yeah. That's me. I gave up. And then this one is Mermaid Burlesque, or Burlesque Mermaids. And I have 2 in here. I have that one. And I have this one. And I like this one again. Even though there's a lot going on, I like the bright colors. So that was Burlesque Mermaids. All right, I am going to grab another stack and see you in just a second. Okay, ready with my other stack. So this one is A Gothic Christmas. This is one of my favorite books from Deborah. I absolutely love this book, and I definitely would want to have it completed at some point. I have a few in here. Let's see, I have this one, I think was primarily done with pastel, oil pastels, and blended out. And then I have this one. I do not like this coloring at all. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm not happy with it at all. I don't like the color combinations at all, but you can't have everyone be a favorite, so not a big deal. This one, I really, really like this one a lot. I think it's pretty good. I don't like necessarily the glow that I put on her face because it looks funny how I outline the whole face, but I do like the picture itself, and I like how it turned out overall. I'm pleased with it. This one, I think I did alcohol markers and maybe some oil pastel also. This was really fun. And let me see. Oh, gosh, here we go. This one, I think I used, I don't remember which pictures. Gung Hai. Do you guys remember those? Those were like a big thing for a while. I don't remember, but Hero. They were like Hero. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the camera. Hero pencils, that's what everybody called them. And then this page, I used crayons with this one. Crayons and a little bit of Sharpies, I think. Maybe a little bit of Sharpies or something like that. So those are all from Gothic Christmas, and I really like that one a lot. All right, the next is Magical Witches, and I have quite a few done in this one. I don't have them all flagged because I only have like 10 pages left, so we'll just start from the back and go on our way. So here we have this one, that one, that one. That's not finished. This one. This one. That one. This one. This one reminds me of, it's got like Harry Potter colors. That one. This one I did like monochromatic with like all blue. Here we have that, that one, this one. I need to finish this book. I have so many done in it. There's no reason not to finish it. And I think that's it. So those are all from Magical Witches. Next we have Gothic Beauty, which is another one of my favorites. Absolutely love this one. Okay, yeah, so this one is Gothic Beauty, and this is another one of my favorites that I absolutely love and would love to have completed at some point. So I have this one, and I believe this one was a buddy color that I did with Jen. We did quite a few buddy colors together, but yeah, I really had a good time with this one. I liked it a lot. Keith and I had just watched a Hammer movie, Vampire Circus, I think is what we had watched, and I was kind of like inspired by that to color this one, and I just kind of see her as some kind of like performer or a circus performer that shows up one time, you know, in the town, and she's like dangerous, but doesn't necessarily look dangerous. I did this one, and this one, and the title page there, which I really like how that one came out also. Like that a lot. Alright, next we have Miss Fintastic. Now I have a full flip through. This book is completed. I'm not sure whether I should show you every page right now. I guess I could quickly flip through it, but I do have a full flip through of this completed on my channel. Well, I'll just do it. Alright, so I use like a variety, well, if I can grab hold of the pages to turn them, a variety of mediums in this book, a lot of watercolor stuff, and I treated the pages with satin glazing liquid. Some of them I just did pencils. There's a few that are just alcohol marker. It's funny that I colored this whole book through because mermaids are not my favorite thing to color. I like this one a lot. I think the way it turned out, the colors. Mermaids are not my favorite thing to color. I love the like scary stuff, like the Halloween stuff and that better, but for some reason I just ended up completing this one. So that is Miss Fintastic coloring book, Inspirational Quotes to Live By. Next is Little Goth Girls, and I only have one in here. That was just a quick one I did with alcohol markers and I think some distress ink and white Posca, like super fast. I think that was one of last year's Halloween books. Here we have Victorian Witches, and I think I just have one in here. And that's this one. I like this one a lot too. I really like the color palette. I like it. It's like grungy and dark, and I really like that one quite a bit. Next we have Dark Darlings. I have a dog acting like a freak. Dutch, calm down. I don't know what he's barking at, or like running around like a crazy person. He probably sees the FedEx truck. So this one is Dark Darlings, and I have two in here. I have this one, and this one I did for Olga Rani. I remember she did a weapon was her prompt, and this cracks me up. This page I think is hilarious. I had super like so much fun coloring that. And then I have this one also, and this was another one that was very fun. I did this one for a color along in a coloring group. I think the theme was werewolf. It was like a werewolf theme, and everybody was coloring like all these scary looking werewolves, and I did this one because I think she's super, super cute. So that one is Dark Darlings coloring book. Next we have Alice in Zombieland, and I believe there's just one in here, and that is the Red Queen. I really like this one. I love how she turned out. I just think it's very fun colors, and she looks very creepy, and I like her hair a lot. It just was really easy. I just like colored it, and then I threw in like streaks of Posca, like white and orange Posca in it. I just think it was really fun to do that one. So that one is Alice in Zombieland. Next we have Wicked, a coloring book of witches, vampires, zombies, and monsters. And I have one completed page in here, which is this one. I like this girl a lot too. And then I have a whip. And I know I said I wasn't going to show you guys whips, but I have this one. And it's so funny because I had decided a long time ago that I hated this picture and I was never going to finish it. And then I looked at it today and I'm like, it's not so bad. I can figure something out, you know, definitely. I definitely like it. I like how her skin is like really red because she's, you know, like some kind of a devil or whatever. Anyways, I really like that one. So that's Wicked. Next is a Gypsy Dancer, and I just have one book done in this, and that is the first page there, with alcohol markers, maybe a little bit of pencil, and some like white gel pen, I believe. So that's Gypsy Dancer. Whoops, I didn't mean to move the camera. Hope I didn't move it too much. Next we have Twisted Tutus, and how many do I have here? Just one. This one here, that was fun to do. I think it was like very springish, you know what I mean? It's a really cute book. Next we have Fairy Hair, Crowns, Hairdos, and Shoes. This book is phenomenal, and it does not get as much attention as it deserves. It is a fabulous, fabulous book. If you like to color portraits, this is a great book to have. I did this one, and I did this one. I had a lot of fun with this one. I really like it. I think it's really, really fun. But this book is just really fun. I mean, this is a great book, you guys. Just really, it's just what it says, you know, but it's like, if you like hair, like coloring hair, or like jewelry, ornamental pieces, like headpieces and stuff like that, this book is fantastic. It's just really, really fun. I think this is a great book. So that's Fairy Hair. Next we have Space Girls and Aliens, and I just have one in this done, and I love this one too. This was super, super fun. I I love this page. I don't know. It's simple. You know what it reminds me of? Which, not all you guys, if you're younger, you might not get it. But if you're my age, do you remember like in the 70s and in the early 80s, we colored those velvet posters that were like colored by number, and you get the poster and the pack of markers in the same thing. That's what this reminds me of, and I just think it's super fun. I love it. I love how it turned out. I'm super pleased with it. It's not great, nothing special. It's not, you know, like coloring of the year or anything, but I love it. It's just super, super fun. So that is Space Girls and Aliens. Next we have Glamour, Ghouls, and Pinups. And in this one I have a few. I've got this back page here, Ghouls Need Love. I think in this page the banner is blank and you have to write something in, and that's what I chose to write in there. And then I have this one and that. So that is Glamour Girls, Pinups, Ghouls and Pinups, sorry. Next is Misfits, Creepy Cute Girls. And I think I just have the one in this one also, this little devil girl from 2018. It's so funny. I could try to go through and tell you like what mediums I used on every page, and there's just no way I could do that. I just can't remember. And I didn't always used to write it down. Now I write it down as I go through the month. But I didn't used to do that. So this is an older book also, and this one is called Halloween. This is a really fun book, but it is definitely one of Deborah's older ones. And I have this one, this little pumpkin head girl. Very, very fun. And I have this one, and I love this one. I just think she's super cute. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I think it's adorable. I just love it. Little Bride of Frankenstein out trick-or-treating. I like the washi tape I chose. I love the whole thing. So that is the Halloween coloring book. Next we have Zombie Girls, and this is also an older one from Deborah. And I have several in this one. No, I don't have several. I only got 3. So here's that picture again that I showed you in the PDF, colored differently. I just love that picture. I think it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. And then this one. And this one, which is super funny. Anytime she has like somebody with a cigarette, it cracks me up. And a zombie with a cigarette with her eyeball hanging out and her little bikini on is really, really funny. So very, very fun. And that is Zombie Girls. Next is Freak Show, which I already showed you one of the PDFs out of that I printed off. And I just have this one and this page. I swear to you, this is probably the funniest page I've ever colored in my life. Margot the Maggot Girl. It is so funny. She makes me laugh. Her jaggedy teeth make me laugh. The can of bug spray makes me laugh. She's just so creepy. And I put like the lime green stickles on it and everything. And she just got all the little baby larvae with the teeth. It's hideous. It kills me. It's so fun. So that is a Freak Show. And next we have Halloween Darlings. And let's see what I have colored in here. Just one. And that is a Day of the Dead girl. So next we have Gothic Angels. And I think I just have maybe just one in this one. Yep, just one colored here in this one. I like that leopard print washi tape, and I love like the pink and the red and the and the orange together. So that is Gothic Angels. We're coming to the end. So this one is Vampire Vixens, and I have quite a few done in this one, I think. So I didn't flag them all. I have this one. I remember when I was in the Deborah Muller coloring group on Facebook. I had just joined it, and they had a contest in there, and actually won the contest, and so that's when the prize was I got to choose a book, and I chose the Zendoodle Magical Fairies. So yeah, so that was fun. And now it's funny because now I'm the moderator for that group, but yeah, I love this one. It was fun. And let me make sure I don't have another one. Oh, right here. This one. I like that one a lot too. I think that's a really fun picture. And I have this one. That one. A lot of these were when I very first started getting into Deborah Muller, so that one. So those are from the Vampire Vixens. Next we have Steampunk Fairyland, and I think there's just one in this book right here, and this was for a Christmas, Jolly in July was the contest, so you were to color using Christmas colors. Didn't matter what book you used as long as you used Christmas colors. So I had like glitter pen and stuff like that on this one, and I think she turned out really cute. So that was from 2017, Steampunk Fairyland. And then I'm on my last one now. This one is Steampunk Girls. And this book taught me a lesson about sharing your coloring on Instagram and Facebook, because someone stole the picture that I colored and they used it as like a group photo in their coloring group without even asking me or anything like that. So let me see if I can find it. This book is all on like cardstock and it's spiral bound. I don't know if you can find a copy like that anymore or not, but it was this one. Yeah, I had actually, it's funny because before I had joined the Deborah Muller coloring group, I colored this. And then somebody asked me, they said, do you want to be in the Deborah Muller coloring group? And I said, sure. And when I found out later, it really wasn't the Deborah Muller coloring group. It was a Deborah Muller coloring book group, but it wasn't her group itself. This was like a not official one. And when I joined it, they had this picture as like their header, and I'm like, where'd you get that from? So that was a long time ago. And now I think there's only one book or one group, and that's the one we have. But that is it, you guys. Thor, are you okay? He's having a dream. He's sleeping down here by my feet. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Okay, I thought I was going to have to check on him, but he's alright. So that is it, you guys. Those are all my completed Deborah Muller colorings. Oh my gosh, so many. I hope you enjoyed. And I might come across more as we go on. I don't know what my next installment will be, but it should be within a few days of this one. But this is by far the bulk of my completed colorings. So yeah, it was kind of fun showing you all these, and it was like fun to revisit some of them. So thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, I will try to link everything in the description section below, if it's all still available, which the majority of it is. I'll also link Deborah's Etsy store and also the Facebook group that we have, that is Deborah's official Deborah Muller coloring book group. So alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.